Alright, I think it's time to get started with this stream. I've been getting ready, and I am ready to rumble. Alright. Looks like things are looking good. The first time I'm streaming, this is the first time I'm streaming Master Duels. Sorry, I got a text. Alrighty. Anyway, so I'm thinking we should probably get started. I have only two decks right now, which is more than most, ironically. But I think we should get started with the one that I like the most right now. My current favorite. I'm currently in silver, mid-silver right now. I'm running Invoker. Okay, I put my own little spin to what the Invoker deck is because everyone's running the same top tier decks, but I want to run Invoker my own way, right? Then I have Galaxy Eyes as well. I say we get started with just this and an Invoker. Let's see how this goes. Oh boy, Sko. People that run the car are normally pretty good players, you know? I'm not exaggerating though. We'll go first. I like to take control of the field first before my opponent. Okay. Let's start by setting the trap cards. Let's see what opponent likes to do. There's no way that the card does the same thing over and over again when it's not yours. Is it wise to use this right off the bat? Yeah, let's just do it. We have no reason not to, really. Oh boy. Dinosaurs. Dino. Just does the same thing over and over. Was that Misk? No. A soul-eating Oviraptor. Never even heard of that card. This card is normal and special summon. You can take one dinosaur monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can target... See what opponent does. Problem is, we don't really have anything to get started. We're just gonna have to manage somehow. Misk. Have you read this card? Okay. Oh boy. I don't remember what that does. Okay. Well, once he summons it, we'll get rid of it. Let's see. Let's see what the opponent's got. He's really taking his time, though. Holy cow. How has this player not run out of time yet? How long is 450 seconds? Let's Toriental now. Nothing? Excuse me? Did I misread something? Did something happen that I missed or something? What the heck? Doesn't make any sense why he didn't die. What? How did that Toriental Tribute not kill him? Let's try again, but I have zero idea what the heck just happened. Brain control? Really? Just a random brain control. What's funny is that this is a worse version of the other one. I mean, it's whatever. He's probably going to link summon now. Then I'm going to summon this. This is really bad. This is actually horrible. Horrible! I just don't like how long my opponent's taking. What a random card. Brain control. Please be a link. Please be a link. Come on. It has to be, right? What's up, homie? Return that to the deck. We'll use Lightning Storm to wipe the field next turn. Ugh, okay. Well, that was an absolute mess. Okay. Are you going to attack one sometime this year, opponent? Another link. Gosh, this guy was so droll. Triple burst. Okay. Once per turn, during the damage step, when a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated, you can negate the activation. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. That sucks. During your main phase, except the turn that this was special summoned, you can choose. Okay, yeah. Holy. Yeah, that's not good. He's gonna hit us hard. We have really no way through this thing. Now my opponent took like 1,000 years to like do anything. I really wish I could see the time they have, because this is crazy. They should be practically dead off of time by now, but they're not. How the heck did you get him out? Good freaking golly, man. Well, this is not good. Alright, well, luckily he doesn't remember, really. Unless that has piercing also. Not good. What? What? That is ridiculous, man. Well, that's game, no matter how you look at it. The only reason I'm sitting here is because I'm praying that he runs out of time, because he's taking so long to do everything. I'm gonna report this guy for slow play, because this is ridiculous. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. Note that he attacked incorrectly. On the off chance that this is a stall, he attacks with that first. That's just the proper way to do it. Just a heads up. But good job. I really wish I could see how much time that guy had left. I really, really, really wish I could. Beginner duelist. You're funny. You're clearly not. I'm gonna report that guy though, because that is ridiculous. Should not be allowed. Yes, why are you asking if I'm sure? Yes. Fuck this guy. Okay. Now let's play in a real duel. Random opponent that took 20 years to make a move. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have blue eyes as a freaking... I'm surprised they don't have blue eyes as a pet right now. Pretty good opening hand, honestly. Turn 2 Lightning Storm. Pretty good. Unless they have a negate, but even... Oh, we're facing a Galaxy Eyes. It's kind of funny, because I have one. Okay, so if they special summon too many times, Nibiru will be mega clutch. So that's one That's not a special summon yet. So this is one though. Thank you, viewer, for coming to watch. Playing some Master Duels, and we're waiting for this Galaxy Eyes player to make a decision on what he wants to do with his life, because he is taking forever to decide. Soldier. Cool. I don't know how good Galaxy Soldier is. I have 2 in my deck, but I just don't feel like... Okay, this is 1, guys. Keep in mind we have to count for 5, right? Yeah, 5. So that's 1. Let him grab it. It's fine. We're saving Ash Blossom for that clutch moment that we need. Confused Muggle. Hi, I'm new to the game. Can you please share some of your thought process behind your plays? Of course I can. Good to meet you. Go ahead and drop by anytime that you'd like. I'm going to be playing some Master Duels now. Currently, so I have a card in my hand called Nibiru, the Primal Being. The reason that I'm currently waiting, and I have a card also here called Ash Blossom, right? Very popular for stopping people from being able to draw extra cards, search for cards, and etc. But the reason I'm not using it to stop all these special summons also is because I want him to special summon up to 5 times. Because if I do, then this will activate, wipe his field, and give him a very big creature. However, the big creature will be irrelevant because all of his big cards will be gone. Okay, that's 3 right now. And even if he does have a big field, I could Lightning Storm the following turn. Follow up with an Alistair, and we're pretty much done. We also have a Forbidden Chalice to stop his... Oh, okay. So he did not special summon enough, which is fine. Totally fine. Mind Control. Now that is a beautiful card that I really want to see. Now, we're going to start with Lightning Storm. We're going to wipe out that back row, because I have no idea what he has. Good to meet you as well. Feel free to follow or anything you'd like. I'm going to start streaming more often again. I used to stream a few months back, but now we're here to start streaming. Alright, so he wasted his Photon to get rid of my Lightning Storm, which is good. Means that we just made our opponent, you know, make a decision. Make him wasted. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay. So what we could do now, we could Mind Control and take his Galaxy. That'd be pretty huge. But there are better options. Let's Mind Control now. Let's see what we could do, what we could get. Mind Control. Take your Galaxy Eyes. Take away something powerful. We'll just put him right in the middle. Now we're gonna summon Invoker. Activate Invoker's ability to search my deck for an invocation. Sweet. Activate Invocation. Now, by activating Invocation, we don't want to chalice ourselves. We're going to Fusion Summon by combining ours with their Galaxy Eyes. Now he won't get it back. We're going to summon it right here. Fusion Summon. Invoked Makaba. Excellent. Now, Invoke Makaba is a very powerful card because he can negate cards according to if I have the same type of card in my hand. So if he activates a creature spell, or a creature effect, I can negate it by discarding a creature. Main phase 2. Now we could put Forbidden Chalice into my hand, or actually we'll probably do that. Problem is, if he plays a creature and activates an ability, then we can't protect ourselves. So we probably shouldn't, actually. Okay. Opponent's turn. We're going to stop him. We can stop him from special summoning with Ash Blossom. We can stop if he excessively starts doing that. And then Forbidden Chalice should be able to protect us pretty well as well. Now, if that's a trap card, that is not good for us because we don't have any way to stop traps since we don't have any traps in our hand. Went face down, which is good. Droll and Lockbird. That stops people from searching their deck too much, which is not too bad here. Okay, now from the graveyard, we're going to activate our spell card, Invocation. Probably should have done that last turn, but it's fine. To bring from the banished pile, Alistair back to our hand. Invoker. Alistair the Invoker. So we're going to take our Invocation, and it's going to go into our deck. Oh! Photon Change. I was worried about something like this. Photon Change is pretty scary. Doesn't really stop me, but... So, this will basically make combat a very annoying concept. Activate him to search for the invocation that I just put into my deck. Not going to stop it. Activate invocation. Now we're going to create Invoked Purgatrio. This will get rid of the card in our hand, but it might be worth it. Actually, do we have a wind? What would we use for wind? Lockenbird? Probably another good card. It's not as aggressive, but it is still a good card. Okay, we'll summon that. Summon it on this side. Invoked Raijin. Cool. We could summon this Alistair, but I don't think that's the right call. I don't think we will. We're just going to start our combat. We're not going to get too aggressive. We're just going to attack with our biggest guy on his face down. Boom. Done. And then go directly at him again. Boom. This is a quick effect, correct? Yes, awesome. So quick effect means that I'll be able to save myself. I can activate his ability at any time. This mind control card you use sounds very good. Yeah, so I've played it against an opponent earlier that played mind control instead of well, sorry, not mind control, brain control. He played brain control. Don't know exactly why, but it's whatever. Okay, so he's trying to activate his creature's ability in his hand, so we're going to activate this and discard this, and we're going to negate. For those that don't know, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta is full of effing negates, and negates are annoying. And so basically, just off of that, we just won the game. So the opponent's probably going to surrender, and if not, then he's just going to let me attack him and win, because he has no other option. He has no cards in hand. He has a trap card that's dead. Can't really do anything off of it. Nothing in the graveyard to bring back, and he forfeits. There we go. Excellent. Opponent surrendered. Fan of the anime. I'm with you, dude. I am with you. Alright. Gain a few points. That really didn't give us very much, but hey, we'll take what we can get. I have the exact same deck that guy was playing, by the way. It's a very fun deck. It's just not very good, to be honest. It's just not that good, unfortunately. There are better decks. It's not bad. It's just, it's not really going to win against the meta unless you have cards that also fight against the meta, if that makes sense. Go Tube Go. Thank you, Ty. Alright. GG for sure. Alright. Game's been out for 3 days and we already know what the meta is because of the regular TCG. Alright, opponent's turn first. My current thought process is we have terraforming, so we can place this to search for a field spell. Field spell will search for Alistair the Invoker. That will search for another invocation. So we'll have an invocation in the hand and the graveyard at all times, which is nice. On the off chance that he gets rid of one. Invocation will summon a big creature. We can summon a dark or a fire. Depends, maybe my opponent will play something else that will give us another option. Because Invocation will fuse creatures, but it'll also fuse the ones that my opponent controls. And it fuses them according to their attribute. So in here, in my extra deck, I got a bunch of fusions down here at the bottom. I have a dark one, I have a wind one, water, all of the... Oh, I did not know that happened. What is this? Dark Lords. Yeah, Dark Lords is Dark Lords are bad news. Don't really know how to play against Dark Lords very well because they are not very powerful in Duel Links. And I come from Duel Links. So I think we're going to stop this. Yeah, we're going to stop that. Stop, negate, go back, get out of here. Okay. Alright, add a Dark Lord from your deck to your hand, except banish the Dark Lords, you can only activate one per turn. So let's search for whatever he wants. Let's see. We gotta stop whatever this guy decides to do. By the way, Confused Muggle, where are you watching from? And Dingo, where are you guys watching from? Is it from hey Ash, is it from YouTube or from Twitch? I got this Ash Blossom from a pack I bought. Ash Blossom is one of the best cards currently in the meta. You want at least one. Really, really good. I have 3 because I wanted to get the maximum amount that I could. Thanks for stopping by, Ashley. It's fun to see you. Twitch? Okay, I was just curious because I'm streaming currently on YouTube and Twitch. And whenever I'm done with my stream, this will go instantly into my YouTube channel. And my Twitch channel if you're also on there. So if you ever want to rewatch this or relearn, if maybe you forgot something, you're always free to come back and rewatch. So, don't really know much about the extra deck for Dark Lords, but he only has 4 cards. So, probably doesn't use very much. Probably just has a few. Opponent is taking a long time to make decisions, though. Must be new. But you know what? I am a huge fan of the Dark Lord look. Like, this creature just looks awesome. Look at that. It's like a chimera fairy. The only weird thing is that they're all fairies. These are all technically fairies, and I look at that and I'm like, I guess, but like edgy fairy, I guess. YouTube. If you want to know my YouTube, sorry, I apologize. I don't have it set to just instantly look. Here you go. Just if you want to take a quick look, it's at TubeSock, capital Y, capital T, right at the end, right here. There is a space, but if you don't put the space, it doesn't really matter. It will still pop up. It has a big sock with a yellow background. Pretty hard to miss. So, if you want to find me through there, go for it. I have a lot of Mortal Kombat content on there, Dragon Ball FighterZ content, because I am also a huge fan of fighting games. So, I do have a lot of that as well. Okay, opponent has made a decision to search for this trap card. Didn't know what that was. Dark Lord Rebellion. Send 1 Dark Lord monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Destroy 1 card on the field. You can only activate 1 Dark Lord Rebellion. Okay. That's fine. There's literally nothing wrong with that. The only scary thing about them is if I use terraforming and I put down my field spell and he somehow destroys it beforehand. But I still don't even think that that's really a problem. I'm pretty sure that my activation would still go through. So, pretty sure we're fine. Maybe if he destroys Invoker, but even then I have Invocation already in the hand, and then I can already, summon off of it. So I really don't think that that's a problem at all. And even if Invoker goes into the graveyard, I can still use him as a fusion material, and then use Invocation to bring them both back to my hand. So, I'm not really worried. Not really worried. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, opponent is taking a long time. He's really confused. Really scared of making me have a turn. So what's in his grave? Let's see. He has a lot of cards in the graveyard. Okay, activated. Oh, gosh. What is happening? Condemned Dark Lord. Okay. You can tribute summon fairy monsters that require 2 tributes by banishing 2 monsters from your graveyard instead of tributing. That is awesome. It is still treated as a tribute summon. You can discard one card, take one Dark Lord from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn during your end step, gain 500 life points for each fairy monster on the field. Okay, we're going to activate Fantastical because he Link summoned. This will help us draw 2, but then we have to discard 2. And we're probably going to discard... Probably going to discard... Probably Droplet? No, we're going to discard Chalice because Droplet is just a better version of... Droplet is just a better version of Chalice because it does what Chalice does, makes a creature no longer be able to use effects, but then it also halves their attack. So I mean, it's fine. Now, if he destroys my monster, that's fine. That's not a problem. I just wanted to draw. And then we can use him as material. Besides, he can't even attack this turn anyway. It's still turn 1. Opponent's just taking 1,000 years to make a decision. Okay. Monster Reborn! That is a very early cast. Get ready for this pretty cool animation, though. Looks so cool. Alright. That was rad, dude. Brings back Superbia. When special summon, you can target one fairy from your graveyard, except Dark Lord Superbia, and special summon it as well. Guess we're getting another one. Oh, that's a scary one. Excel. You can discard this card and one Dark Lord card. Draw 2 cards. You can pay 1,000 life points, then target one Dark Lord. Okay. Time to go big, guys. Alright, that kind of sucks, but he does have trap cards in his deck, so it's not the worst card that we could have drawn. Alright, activate Terramorphing. Search for a field spell. Not going to activate that. Search for that. Magical Meltdown. Activate Magical Meltdown. Opponent, do you have a response? You got rid of the creature that would ordinarily have a response. So, also the trap card that also could have dealt with our response. Dark Lord Rebellion. Don't know why you searched for it if you're just going to destroy it. But hey, who am I to judge? I don't know how to run his Dark Lord deck. Maybe he knows better than me. Okay, so it's activating. Say yes, we search for Invoker. Alistair the Invoker. Core to our deck. He is the core. Now, to be 100% honest, none of my gains 200 for each one. 5, 7, 9. Unfortunately, we just do not have enough to deal with what our opponent has. Does my opponent have any powerful creatures in his deck? In his graveyard, I mean. He has a few. Okay, so this is probably what we should do. Does this only half their attack? It does. Okay. So we'll summon him. Activate. Search for another invocation. Invocation. Sick. Now. Activate invocation. Problem with this card is that it really does not stay safe. It's pretty weak overall, and it just will not survive. Has no way of actually stopping attacks, which is not good. So I think that is definitely the weak point of the deck. Okay. I'm going to fusion summon Purgatrio. Right? Probably, yeah. Or Caliga. By getting rid of another one of his creatures, we summon Caliga. Purgatrio is a better card, though. Probably should summon Purgatrio. Next turn, we'll get rid of his stuff. In attack position, we're going to summon right here. Purgatrio! Getting nice and buff, baby. Okay. Now, we're going to attack like this. See what opponent does. Minus 1,000. He's going to apply the effect. But he still has to get rid of a Dark Lord in order to do that, so that's totally fine. Now, we could use Forbidden Droplet and negate this. And we probably should, honestly. We're going to. Select a card to send to the graveyard. Let's just select Magical Meltdown. It's kind of basically used all of its ability. And we gotta send another card. Freak, I forgot. Alright, the other invocation. We don't need two. It's fine. Confirm. Resolve. First one. Ironically, Droplet is meant for my opponent's deck. That's the funny part. We're gonna just stop both of those. Effect is negated. You get nothing. Sorry, opponent. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This guy can attack all of them. I totally forgot about that. Now, he gets weaker and weaker after every turn, so... I mean, after every creature that leaves the field. So that kind of sucks, but... Now we're going to activate Invocation from our grave. Bring back Invoker. Now he's back in the hand, which is huge. And I think we're going to end it there, honestly. Unfortunately, the defense of our opponent did not get altered. Probably could have brought Alistair back and used him just to destroy his creature. I don't know if that would have been worth it. We would have used basically all of our Invoker resources to do that. Okay. See what opponent does. Right. BRB. What is this? Add a Dark Lord. Okay, that's fine. What does our trap card do exactly? Negate all other trap effects on the field this turn. Eh. It's not very good. Who's everyone that's watching right now? I'm assuming that we got Confused Buggle still around. Okay. Opponent looking for a card. All right. He searched for Indulged Dark Lord. What kind of card is this? Is it normal? Is it a special? I have no idea. If we could get a light monster in the graveyard, that would be pretty good. Hello. If this card is normal special, you can send one Dark Lord from your deck to the graveyard. Wait, what? Oh, you. Okay, well, thank you for the Dark Lord Uko back. Appreciate it, I guess. Giving me some resources, I guess. He doesn't really care. Draw out 2 cards. See what he wants to do. That's so cool. I didn't know lava actually spurts out of that. That's so cool. I do not know what he's trying to do here, but he's trying to get back into the game. Oh, that's bad. That's a really scary card. Now, the good thing here is if he does get over aggressive, I can activate my Alistair from my grave and wipe out whatever creature tries to kill my Invoker Purgatrio. But I don't know if he's going to really try to do anything like that, so. Not good though, guys. Not looking so good. We don't have enough. We don't have creatures that get bigger than really 2,900 on average. And this opponent's really thinking. What's funny is I feel like... Whoa, 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 whoa. That guy? It's not really good for me. Well, we're getting stronger, so I can't really complain. You can discard 2 other Dark Lord cards. Special summon this card from your hand. You can pay 1,000 life. Oh, he's what he's gonna do. He's gonna pay 1,000 life points and kill my Purgatrio. That's not good. It's fine. He has nothing in attack position, and he can move that one, but that's not really gonna even do much. Next turn, I summon Purgatrio with Monster Reborn, and we're solid. Or he can steal it, which is far worse. It's okay. We have 8,000 life points. Oh. Ah! Big Eye is a problem. Where did they grab Big Eye from? What the heck? Freaking Dark Lords. Ay, ay, ay. And there it is. Why didn't he activate? Never mind. My opponent is dumb. Okay. Could have taken my creature, but I guess that's an option. Go for it. Opponent's low on life, so we should be okay. He also got rid of the scary creature, the actual one that could deal with us. Okay, Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires. Send 10 cards of my deck into the banishment forever. Draw 2 cards. You are a cool card. So we lost an Invocation forever. Sorry, looking at the wrong pile. We lost that. We really didn't lose anything that big, honestly. We should be fine. Okay. This could be a problem, though. $2,800. I'm gonna activate Monster Reborn and take this. right? Yeah. Dope! Did we get rid of both? Oh, we did. That does kind of suck. Problem is, they're all quick effects. Shoot. Grab you. Fuse you with you. Macabre! We got the big boy in here, boys and girls. We got the big guy. From the grave, invocation. Bring Invoker from the banishment pile back into our hand. Awesome. Ah! Someone... Oh no, not Rebellion. Anything but that. Oh, wait. Trap Stun! We're stopping all your trap cards, boy! Dark Lord, it's chill. Oh no! That kind of sucks. You know what? He got rid of the bad one, so it really doesn't matter. It's kind of funny, because that doesn't really solve his problem. So we're good. Problem is, I don't know who to go for here. Because either way, we're in trouble. But this guy takes things over, so you have to die. Yeah, we're gonna have to end it there. It just sucks that we had to use the creature in our hand in order to summon that to begin with, so we kind of lost our ability to really do much of anything. We probably should... Well, we couldn't even do that, honestly. We just couldn't even do that. That kind of sucks. It's fine, though. We're still in the game. Barely, but we're in it. Our opponent kind of has an upper hand on us. Yo, my bad. Girlfriend wants some attention. She's been playing too much of this card game. Says she... I've been playing too much of this card game. Hey, happens, you know? Target one face-up monster opponent controls negate its effects. Then if this card was sent... This is a big problem here. I don't think we're going to activate it. This is becoming a big problem, though. Cause stopping this shenanigans would be a good call, but like, I don't think it fixes our problem at all. What does fix our problem is him paying that 1,000 again. What? Oh, he's the boss monster. Oh gosh. The boss monster cannot be special summoned. If this is tribute summon, you can special summon Dark Lord from... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Need to stop that at all costs. He's a big one too. He's 3,000. Polymerization? What are you fusing for? Is there a Dark Lord fusion? Is there really? I would be very impressed if there is. That'd be really sick. That's 3 monsters, sir. The first Dark Lord! That's pretty scary. Okay. I lost. Dang, I should have done it while I had the chance. I didn't know that there was that card. That's a cool card though. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. If only my opponent didn't take 30 years to make a decision. But hey, good game. After one more, we make it to silver 2. Okay. I've been debating on making another deck. I just don't know what I want to get. I'm stuck between like 5 different decks that I want to get. And unfortunately for this game, unless you spend $1,000, you can't make whatever you want. So, this is my last deck that I'm going to be able to make for quite a while. I'm thinking something fun over something competitive, you know? Okay, so we go first. Okay. I have zero idea what my opponent is going to play. We're going to just end there. So we have Ash Blossom, which is great, but I kind of want to use her. So let's see what my opponent does. Can't believe I lost to that deck. That was crazy. That was crazy. Pretty fun, though. Pretty cool to see a Dark Lord deck going ham, because the only Dark Lord decks I know are from Duel Links, and those decks are annoying, like, not only annoying because of the skill abilities of the game. So, who are you? Chupacabra? Is this one of those danger decks? Oh my gosh. Well, we're gonna negate that. We're just gonna stop anything like that. I mean, that was gonna make us discard a card anyway, so. What the heck? He has another one? What the? Okay. These danger decks are whack. Honestly. They are just wacky. Okay. Don't even really know what a danger deck does. How do you go about making a deck? I mean, I just want one that would allow me to have fun, get some victory sometimes. I don't want anything in specific, because I don't even know cards that well yet. Yeah, well, you kind of need to know a little bit about what the cards are, what they kind of do. I'm pretty familiar with the deck type. I'm pretty familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! Not that familiar though. Oh, I see what this deck is. Okay, I already can tell. It's a Dark World deck. Sick. Dark Worlds are cool actually. I like Dark World. I just don't understand why he has danger cards in his Dark World deck, but hey, whatever. So you kind of have to have an idea. Did you watch the anime at all by chance, Muggle? Did you watch any of the anime? Did you play Duel Links at all? Like, what have you done? What is this guy doing, man? Danger, Bigfoot. Do you Oriental Tribute now? You know, he has given up a lot of cards. Danger Mothman? What are these creatures, dog? What the heck? Gateway to the Dark World. That's cool looking. What the heck? Okay, now we do it. Oriental Tribute! Bye. Alright. So, I'm just trying to think. He has more danger cards. Of course he does. He's just discarding everything to cast everything. It's okay. That's not a very powerful creature. It's really not. Who are you? What are you? Charge into a dark world. Target one level 4 or lower fiend monster in your graveyard. Special summon it, then discard one fiend monster. He has a fiend monster to be able to discard? Jeez. Don't really know what this guy's goal is right now, because he literally is getting rid of everything. What is this, man? Okay. I just started watching it from the very beginning. I used to watch back in the day, but I don't remember much. Yeah, I mean, it depends what kind of deck you really want. There's decks that are very control-y. There's more aggressive type. There's the ones from the anime. You know, those are always fun. We're not gonna stop him. We're just gonna let the opponent hit us. We're gonna hit off. Stop asking us. Okay, I go to auto. Alright, we're down to 4,900. Next turn, we lose if we don't do anything, because you probably will play something else. How's about this game on Steam called Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy and Duelist Link Evolution, which allows you to play the anime story decks you have, for example, yeah. I recall that card. What? You can spend. Okay. You are literally the last card I wanted to draw in this entire deck. Okay, let's read this card carefully. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, target one, destroy it, then destroy the target. If this card was discarded from your hand in graveyard, look at that one random card, then if it was okay, so this card really doesn't do that much, honestly. It's just easy to get on the field. If this card is discarded to the graveyard. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We got this. Easy win. Easy win, guys. Easy win. We're going to first summon Alistair. Why? Because we need to grab our invocation before we accidentally send it into the Forbidden Gone pile. Pot of Desires! We send the top 10 cards into our banished pile to draw 2 cards. That is sick! What did we get rid of? Got rid of some good cards, but nothing too crazy. Honestly, nothing too crazy. Now we're going to activate Swords of Revealing Light just because we need some protection. This card shouldn't even really truly be in the deck, but I put it in there just because the lulz. It's fun. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this guy and summon Link Summon! Solemn Great Alemenge! Something like that. Alright. Wait, what else can I summon? What? You? After this card special summon, you take no effect damage for the rest of this turn. Once per turn, if you would take battle or effect damage, you take no damage. Cannot be... Okay. That is a card that I kind of want to get out of my deck. I don't know why that's in there. I forgot why I put that in there. Okay. Invocation! Grab this guy. Use you. Use you. Place you right here. Invoked Macabre. Now, this is going to be kind of a crazy idea. It's probably we might regret it later, to be 100% honest. You tribute this. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects this turn. Now, we're going to save that for when we really need it. Now. Cancel. No, you know what? We're not going to do it. There's no reason to. There's zero reason to do that. Forbidden Droplet! Send you to the grave, because that's all I need to send. Cancel, select you. Half the life points are gone. And now we attack. Die! Oh my gosh. Can we do it now? There we go. We got it. Main phase 2. Do we want to do anything else? No. Honestly, we don't. Easy, right? You kind of have to get familiar with how all the cards work in this game in order to truly be able to, you know, get good. I do think that Blue Eyes is a good deck overall. And then Dark Magician can fare pretty well. We're going to negate that by sending you to the grave, and we're going to say, stop your shenanigans. Mothman goes to the graveyard. Nothing happens. Well, opponent, do you have another thing you can do? I don't know if you have cards in your graveyard that can be activated. I don't really know how Dark World truly works. I just know Dark World is pretty good. It's pretty fun. I like it because they're fiends. Monsters, you know. And he forfeit. Good. We got him. Sorry, Michael. Except, not really. Had to win. Nothing personal. GG. Easy. Got some more stuff. We're now Silver 2. The goal is to get to Silver 3 tonight. Or, sorry, not Silver 3. Gold 5, whatever it is. Alright. Who are you? Something bad. Yeah, something bad. You're not good. Okay. Okay, let's just claim some of our rewards real quick. The good thing about this game is that missions and rewards are super easy to get. That is probably the best thing about this game. 50 fun gems. Hooray. Dual Pass is totally worth it, by the way. Receive all. Another 100 and a bunch of nice CP. Okay. Let's see. I'm sitting on 12k gems and studying more before I spend them. Listen, that is smart. A lot of props to you, Muggle, for saving them, because a lot of people just go out and just spend them immediately, and then they will regret it. Especially in a game like this, where you need all the gems you can get. Honestly. So let's see. So do you understand more or less how to get the right cards you want? Because let me just, as an example, for example, right? Actually, no, we're not even gonna go in here. We're gonna go just straight to the shop. For example, if you want to make a Blue Eyes deck or a Dark Magician deck, you know, something that's iconic, that's awesome. I don't recommend, like, I really, really strongly don't recommend anything like Egyptian God cards, because they're just really bad for what, you know, for real dueling. Let's open a legacy pack. We have him. Why not? You never really get anything good out of him. Skip. Yeah, exactly. Like, Cloudian deck. Cloudian is not a very good deck type. And, I mean, Draco Slayer is not too bad, but it's just not that great. We got Big Mama. Don't know why that's so explicit. Why are you not censored? But, you know, whatever. Shadow Tamer. Ancient Sorcerer. Armed with an array of special wands. This creature is capable of multiple attacks. Except he can still only attack once. Cool. Jingzhenju, not a bad card, honestly. That's probably the best card out of all these. Okay. If you like Dark Magician, you definitely could make a pretty fun and powerful Dark Magician deck. However, I can't promise you that it would be anything meta breaking. Like, you may not be able to beat anything on the platinum level, but you could beat decks in gold or in silver. Um, in bronze, like, no problem. Obviously, you'd beat a lot of people in bronze or whatever. Silver, you'd probably still beat a lot of people. And gold, you'd probably still be able to beat quite a bit of people. But in platinum, I don't know. Platinum is pretty high level and high meta stuff. You have it as a mate, then you might as well go to Dark Magician. I just can't promise you it's going to be really much, something very powerful. There's this guy on, I don't know if you ever watched Duel Links Meta on stream. Guy is a real legend. But he has a list of a lot of the core cards in this game that are basically required. We can search for them right now. I have a lot of them in my Invoker deck. First of all, Ash Blossom. Huge, extremely necessary, very powerful. It's basically a hand trap. This is what they call a hand trap in Yu-Gi-Oh. Hand traps are cards that you can have in your hand that respond to opponents' cards effects. So basically, you have this card in your hand, and if your opponent adds a card from the deck to their hand, besides their beginning draw, so let's say it's their turn, they draw, and now they activate this card to search their deck for anything, like that Dark Lord deck we were facing. I can activate this, I discard it into the graveyard, it negates it, and the card goes straight to the graveyard. Or if they special summon from the deck, which also Dark Lord was doing. They look for a creature in their deck, place it on the field. No, we stopped that as well. Or if they send a card from the deck to the graveyard, for setups. That's another thing that you can negate. So this is a very powerful card, very necessary. It is also a tuner for those decks that, care about that kind of stuff. And then there's some other cards that are not really necessary, but I have them in the deck anyway, like Droll and Lockbird. Really powerful. Wouldn't say it's necessary, but it's definitely a staple. So if they search their deck, well, hold on. Yeah, so if they draw a card or search their deck for a card, doesn't matter how they do it, just as long as they're looking for a card from their deck and put it into their hand, even if it's just a regular draw. You activate this from your hand and put it in the graveyard, they can no longer do that for the rest of the turn. So they get that one, but they can't do it anymore. So there's some decks that require you to constantly do that to get going. Well, this will stop them. That's why it's a really good card too. Also is a wind type, which is really good for Invoker decks, because then you can summon this, Invoked Raijin. Also, she's fire, and she's probably the most powerful because of being fire, and she summons Purgatrio, which is one of the best ones I have. Now, you also have Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, sorry. Also a good card. Don't know if it's necessary, but since Link summoning is very prevalent, I think it is pretty necessary. So basically, they Link summon, and then you can summon this from your hand to from your hand to the field instantly. And then you draw cards according to how many Link monsters they have, and then +1, and then you have to discard one, which is totally fine. It's really fun, really good card, and you can negate activations of cards that target your creatures by discarding a card. You can only do it once per turn, but it's still really good. Infinite Impermanence. Sorry, Infinite Impermanence. Another card that's very similar to that. Target a face-up monster, negate it. It's really fun. You can activate from your hand if you have no cards on the field. Kind of situational, but for like a turn 1, stupid good. Forbidden Droplet is another very, very powerful card. I suggest that everyone run this in their deck no matter what. Yeah, Forbidden Droplet is pretty ridiculous. You have a creature's attack, and they no longer have their effects are negated for the rest of the turn, which is pretty huge. You can do it several times too. You have to discard a card to do it, and you can discard more than one card. The more you discard, the more type monsters you can target. You have an Ash and a Monster Reborn. Really good card. Really good. Both are really good cards. Forbidden Chalice basically is just Droplet, except Droplet also halves their attack, and you can choose more than one creature. Forbidden Chalice chooses only one creature, but it also gives them 400 attack until the end of turn. So you're powering them up, but you're stopping their effect. So you have to think of it that way. Also, you can stop your own creature's effect and just give it 400 if it'll kill the creature you're fighting. That's always an option. Lightning Storm, another card that you could get from the bundle. I mean, is really good because you can destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls, or all their spells and traps that they have. But you can't have any face-up cards on your side of the field. So, just remember, it's very situational. But it's still good. And then Nibiru is for those decks. That is a really good card for the high-level decks. When you go to Gold and Platinum, this card is your best friend, because it wipes their field and then gives them a token that's still powerful, but just not enough. Lightning Storm, good thing you got that one. Now, I want to get into this real quick. Pot of Desires. There's a bunch of pot decks. Pot of cards. Which look at that. Look at that. That's funny. Why is it? Oh, because it's pottery. That's funny. Okay, so Pot of Desires, Pot of Riches. Don't know why you're in there. Pot of Generosity, Pot of Avarice, Pot of Benevolence, Pot of Duality. I don't want to pronounce that. Jackpot 7, meh. That's a bad card. Pot of Extravagance, Pot of Prosperity. And then I believe there's only one more. Jar Robber, Pot of Acquaintiveness. Now, all these pots are pretty decent. Now, the ones that do matter, the only ones that truly matter is Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance, and for some people, I can understand why, Pot of Prosperity. Some people do also like to run Pot of Duality. I personally don't really, but it's whatever. I suggest every single deck run at least 2 to 3 of one of those cards, and depends what kind of deck you're running. This card, if you don't use your extra deck for like anything, Pot of Extravagance is an amazing card. You banish 3 to 6 cards from your extra deck. It has to be at random, so it's risky. So if you don't use it at all, then it doesn't matter. Then you draw 1 for every 3 cards. So if you banish 6 of your cards from your extra deck, then you get to draw 2, like Pot of Greed. Think of it this way: these are all Pot of Greeds, but with some sacrifice to it. Because Pot of Greed was so broken, they just couldn't have it. So Pot of Extravagance, you have to banish cards from your extra deck, which I can't do that. I can't afford to do that because I use all of these. Every single one of these cards I actually use, except for that card. But so this card will not work for me. However, Pot of Desires, on the other hand, I banish the top 10 cards face down, then draw 2. So I get rid of 10 cards off the top of my deck, and they're gone forever. Except if I hit a Invoker and I have a Invocation in my deck, I can actually get them out of there. So there's a little play around for Pot of Desires, right? I think Pot of Desires is a really powerful card and is meant for a deck like Invoker. So that's why I run it. This is for Pendulum decks, so if you're running a Pendulum deck, there's that. Pot of Dualities, meh. Pot of Prosperity, you banish 3 to 6 cards from your choice from the top of from your extra deck. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, any damage your opponent takes is halved. Also, excavate cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards banished. Add 1 excavated card from your hand. Place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. You may activate 1. You cannot draw cards by card effects. Okay, so you see, this card is only to draw 1, but you excavate, which is really nice. So you could choose which one of all those cards you want. But also all damage that you deal to your opponent is halved for that turn. So that there's another downside. But it's not too bad, honestly. It's not bad at all. So a lot of these pots, really good. I suggest you have to at least get 2 to 3 of one of those for every deck. Now, there's one card that I don't have in this deck because I can't afford it right now because I don't have the URCP at the top. I only have 37, so I can only grab one card. I need to have 90 to grab it. But Max C. This card is so broken. Is by far the best card in Master Duels right now. And it was in the TCG for a long time, for those that haven't played much in the TCG. Basically, you activate this card from your hand whenever they special summon. And then every single time they special summon that entire turn, you draw an extra card. Yeah, it's insane. It gives you really, really, really good card draw. And in a game like this, where people are all about drawing cards, it's really important. I think it's time to make another deck, though. Hold on. Shiranui. I just don't know what to make. That's my problem. Lol. So talking about all these decks is making me want to play. So I go to the shop. I go to packs, secret packs, and these are all my secret packs. Well, some of them are going to be gone in like 4 hours. Some of them 5, and some of them should be just 7. Yep. And these bottom 3 are 21 because they were recently earlier today, but... Do I make a deck from something that I have here, or do I go for Evil Eye, which I don't have here? See, here's, if you want Dark Magician, you want to get Darkest Magics, and boom, Dark Magician deck. These are all the cards that would come out of that pack, and a lot of these are awesome. The Dark Magicians is great. You'd probably need 3 Magician Souls, which is why it's kind of pricey. You'd probably need 3 Soul Servant, which is pretty expensive. 3 Apprentice Illusion Magicians, obviously 3 Dark Magicians, obviously. 3 Destined Rival, no, 1 Destined Rivals maybe 2. 3 Magician's Rods, which would not be hard for you to get at all. Practically would get it for free by just making it. 3 Magician's Navigations, 3 Eternal Souls. Yeah, there's plenty of cards that you'd want. 3 Dark Magical Circles for sure, probably 2 or 3 of Eye of the Timaeus, 3 Magician of Dark Illusions. A lot of these cards you'd want. Everything else is kind of meh, but those are the necessary ones. You also want 2 to 3 Dark Cavalries, 2 to 3 Dark Paladins, and the rest you would use as Link monsters. Ebon Illusion Magician. He's not very good. Honestly, this card is meh. He works, but he's meh. There's a better magician that you could get from somewhere else. So, the Max card. It only costs 30 to generate. Yes, it only costs 30 to generate. Honestly, it doesn't cost that much. The problem is you have to get rid of cards in order to generate. And in order to dismantle something, if you dismantle something, it only gives you 10. So you have to dismantle 3 to get 1 card. And you want 3 copies. So you need to dismantle 9 cards to get the total copies of something that you want. So it's pretty pricey. So you have to think of it this way. If you want to collect all the cards in the game, that's good luck. But if you want to make specific decks, it's a lot easier. Max C, yeah, Max C is a really good card. Also, this card, the Mahad, also a good Dark Magician card. You want probably only 1 in there. Cyber Dragons is really fun if you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, not Duel Links, GX. Also a really fun deck. Really good. Really, really, really good. Would say it's amazing, but it's pretty obnoxious to some people. Elemental Heroes. These are like the original Elemental Heroes. It's not bad. These are really good cards. A lot of people actually made very powerful decks off of this, so I recommend that too. There's a really good card in here. This card, I have it. Frame Gear Gamma, really good card. Stops and negates and wipes the field. Pretty nice. Seekers of Witchcraft is where I made my Invoker deck. So if you want Invoker, come here. This is where you get it. I got a lot of Witchcrafter stuff from here as well, but I don't really use Witchcrafter because I am missing a lot of cards for my Witchcrafter deck. Actually, no, I'm not. I can make a Witchcrafter deck anytime I want. I'm missing you? Maybe? That's it. That's literally all I'm missing. Well, there you go. Spellbooks. This was one of my favorite decks to play in Duel Links, but I don't think it would be any good in this meta, so I'm not making one. I don't have it, do I? I don't. That was from day one. I had a Red Eyes pack, and Red Eyes is my secret pleasure when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! I do love me some Red Eyes. I can't even see what it has, can I? Even if I look it up. Let me see. Create new. Red. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, ba-da-boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-da-boom. Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Why are you here? Oh, because you're a Malefic card. How to obtain? Yeah, see, Red Eyes deck would be pretty fun, but I don't know how good that would be either. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. This is my problem. It's hard for me to make decisions like this. Huh. Okay. I think I might regret this. I very well might regret this. But I think I want an Evil Eye deck. Do I have... I don't have the Evil Eye available. I only have 7 rolls. That's not very much. That really isn't. But we gotta go for it. We have to go for it. Let's do it. Alright. Didn't mean to go to solo mode. What am I doing? Alright. So, let's make a Evil Eye deck. First of all, what makes a good Evil Eye deck? What makes a good Evil Eye deck? Well, first of all, we gotta think of it this way. We need to keep the powerful meta cards in the game, in the deck, in the deck, right? Right? Go to normal packs. So this is what you could do. I don't know if you've tried this yet, Muggle. So in order to unlock the secret packs, you have to already have a card from those packs in order to gain access to the secret pack. So for example, I pulled a random Harpy card. This one. I pulled a Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. And because I got that from a random pack, I have access to opening these special packs to get all these Harpy cards. Cool, huh? Unfortunately, you have to actually get a ultra rare or a super rare from these packs to gain access to them. That's the bad part. That's this part that kind of sucks. So, since if I want Evil Eye, I actually have to unlock a card from Evil Eye. What does, you know, the Six Samurai has always interested me, and I don't know how good it is, but it's always interested me. Jeez, how many Xians are there? Look, Xian. Xian. Yeah, oh, Xian. There's several Xians, man. There's 3 Xians. Good to know. Good to know. Alrighty. Huh. Hold on. So what? Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. If this card on the field would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy another 6 you control instead. That's cool. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card. See, that's why this card's only decent, because it only hits spell or trap cards. 2 level 4/6 samurai monsters. Once per turn, quick effect. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1/6 samurai monster you control with less than 200. When less than 2,000 attack, its original attack becomes 2,000 until the end of this turn. That is an interesting card. I don't know how powerful that would be. This card is link summoned. It would discard 1 card, add 1. You can discard 1 card. Add 1 card from your deck to your hand that has the effect that places a Bushido counter. You can only use the effect, so battle shogun samurai once per turn. Each time, say samurai is normal special summon into a zone that this card points to. Place 1 Bushido counter on this card. Gains 100 attack for each Bushido counter on your field. Okay. I don't think 6 Samurai is going to be powerful enough, even though this claims that it is. I don't know. I have to kind of see it in action to really believe it. I always thought ninjas was cool too, but then I decided against ninjas also. And I do have a soft spot for Katakuri decks, though. I really, 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 really do. I almost got 10 packs. Katakuri decks. These are what you would call big brain decks. This kind of deck requires you to think a lot when you're playing. Because these cards have to attack every single turn. So if it's in attack position, it has to attack. You can't stop. You can't stop it unless you put it in defense position somehow. So this who are you? Huh. That's actually kind of cool. Problem with this deck is that it requires you to have good cards in your hand. But that's not too hard. I think Katakuri is not a bad deck. I might make a Katakuri deck. What do I have here? Not standard, sorry. I have like nothing. I could get 3 of this. I know how to. I can get it. But then I still have to get 3 of that, 3 of that, 3. You have to get 3 of this, 3 of those, 3 of that, 3 of that. Don't know if I need any of those, but I probably should have at least 1. 3 of that, 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 2 of that, 3 of that, 1 of that, 2 of that. There's another card that I'm missing here. 3 of that, 1 or 2 of that, 1 of those, 3 of that, 3 of that. There's a lot of cards here that I would need, and I don't know if it's going to be powerful enough to deal with the meta. Fable decks are fun. Oh, look what I got here! Dark Lords! You can make a Dark Lord deck. This card wrecked me. This card just wrecked me. Raffle stomped. Alright. If this card fuses something using Dark Lord Morningstar's material, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. Huh. Yeah, that'll do it. Which one's Morningstar? That's the big... Yeah. That's this guy. Ah! Ooh. What's the fusion card? What's the card that fuses them? Polymerization? You just need polymerization? You know, this would be a bad deck to go into because of Forbidden Lance. Problem is, you do need a lot of copies of each of these cards. And it is a very big brain deck. Don't know how good it is. Problem with this deck is it does not keep up with the current meta. So as much as I would love this epic, cool looking deck, probably shouldn't. This is the one. It might be. I mean, look at this. Look at that. That looks so cool. Look at that. That's Droplet. How many cards do I have here? I have 3 Droplets already, 3 Chalices. One of this, one Nastin. I just don't know, man. I don't know if I should. It might be. It might be the one I get. Dark Lords are pretty fun. Now, you'll understand why I'm debating on getting Dark Lords. Only because Evil Eye is very similar. Evil Eye is pretty similar. I do need a lot of cards for Evil Eye to work too, though, so I might have to go Dark Lords also, just because it's easier to access. A lot of fun cards in this pile. What do we got here? Nothing else really. This is a joke. This is such a joke. This is the equivalent of the Egyptian God card deck. The Wicked Avatar. It's really bad. That's just, you never get this. Nothing. You get nothing from there. Okay. I could unlock an Evil Eye deck real quick. An Evil Eye card. And then I could look at what it has. That's the annoying part about this, is that I actually have to craft a card in order to like gain access to it. Let's do that. Let's craft one. Let's craft one. Evil Eye. Because look at the cards that Evil Eye presents. Like this is literally like the equivalent of Dark Lord, where it's like edgy anime character. You know? What's this? What are you? A goat? Evil goat? So I'd have to get this. And I don't know how they do it in the current meta either, but I mean, this one would be fun. Problem is, a lot of these cards actually take away your own life points, but so does Dark Lord. So, like, look at this. This is a pretty cool deck. This is a pretty cool deck type. I just don't know. Nah. Alright. Let's just unlock one super rare from here, and that'll help us decide. You know? We'll go down to 500. Is it worth to just see what the pack has? It might be. It might. Well, let's do it. Boom. So now we have the key. Get a free pull from here now. So this is what it has. This is what this deck, these packs have. It also has the Archfiend deck here. So it has those. Archfiend. Don't tell me it has like Summon Skull Archfiend stuff. Because that would be pretty. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Judders, thank you for following me. I appreciate it. This is also the Summon Skull Archfiend deck type. That is cool. Not really a fan of it, but that's cool. That's cool. Alright. So, Zerziel, Gorgon, Serziel, Medusa, One Eye, Two Eye, Evil Eye, Repose, Field Spell, Trap card. That's all the cards we need. So we require probably 2 of each of these. Probably not 3, but 2 of each. One of him, maybe. One or two of him. Because he has a bit serious drawbacks. 3 of Medusa. 3 of... 3... Selene. 3 Gorgonio. 3 domains, and I don't know what this even does. When you activate this card, you banish 1 Evil Eye card from your graveyard, draw 1 card. Once per turn, after damage calculation of your Evil Eye equipped with the Evil Eye Selene, attack the opponent's monster. You can banish that card, the opponent's monster. If this card is in the spell, a trap zone is destroyed by a card effect. You can target up to 3 of your banished Evil Eye cards, return to the graveyard. You can only activate 1 Evil Eye repose. Cool card. When the opponent special summons a monster, activate this card by targeting one of those summoned monsters in attack position with less attack than the Evil Eye. Take control of that monster. Whenever the monster leaves the field, destroy this card. While Evil Eye of Selene is in your spell trap zone, the target monster is also treated as an Evil Eye monster. See, that's kind of cool. That's a sick trap card. Axe of Despair is here. what an old school card, dude. Huh. What do we grab here? What do we grab here? Well, let's just grab the free pack. Let's see if it gives us anything good. Then maybe we'll just get Evil Eye. You're not from here. Send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 1 monster from your hand or deck. That's a weird card, but I'm sure it's really good for certain decks. We got a domain. Does that mean we go Evil Eye? The way I see it is like this. Dark Lord is cool. Dark Lord is cool. But this, on the other hand, oh, I can't decide. If only I had $2,000. You know? If only I had $2,000. Selene, Gorgonio. The problem is I need 3 copies of that. And to be honest, a lot of the 3 copies I need are all super rares. There's only 2 ultra rares I even need in this. Whereas, we go back to Dark Lord. If we go back to Dark Lord, it says that it's more powerful. But like, I need 3 copies of this, just one copy of the first Dark Lord, 3 copies of this, and that's it. Actually, just 1 card. Huh. What's Dark Honest? Once per turn during your main phase, you can return this face-up card to the hand during the damage stamp. When your Dark Monster battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. The opponent's monster loses attack equal to his own attack until the end of this turn. It's not bad. Just don't know how good that really is, though. Oh man, getting a headache from thinking about what I want. Donate 2,000. Wouldn't that be awesome? What is this? Hold on. I wish I had 2,000. I would go right into this game, like full speed. You know? right. Dark Lords has more monsters. There are more monsters in Dark Lord, more monster presence. Whereas Evil Eye has less creatures. Technically it only has these two and then these two down here. Technically those are the only creatures the whole deck has. Okay. Oh man. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Okay. We'll make one, and then later on, we'll make our second one. We'll go with Evil Eye. Let's make an Evil Eye deck, because I have more or less a better understanding of how to properly make Evil Eye work than Dark Lords. I think the biggest downside, though, however, with Evil Eye is that they start off weak. Weak. They start off weak. However, you place Gorgonio, you place Selene, you place these other cards, and it makes them more powerful. But without those, it cannot be destroyed by battle. You know what? We're never going to know if this works otherwise. Dude, by seeing you trying to decide which deck you want to go with, gave me a general idea of how the process goes. Thank you. You're welcome. If only, man. It's giving you a decent idea of how it works, right? Now, we're going to go with Evil Eye. And even if this is worse than Dark Lords, I chose this because I like this deck type. And that is how this should be. I like playing Evil Eye in Duel Links. And now I can play it as if it is TCG. So we're going to go with Evil Eye. We only have 7 rolls, so 70 packs. So we don't have that much, but we're going to go for it. Let's start. Okay. Do you want to go through these individually, or do you want to skip? What do you think, Muggle? At least how the process gets started. Yeah, no worries. The process gets started. The problem is a lot of people just buy a random 10-pack of whatever, and then you'll have like 8 to 12 different packs. It's like secret packs, like specified packs for a type that you want. Like you'll have 12 of them instantly. However, if you already know what you want, instead of spending a whole 10-pack, you could just spend 30 special, super rare CP, I think it was what it's called, CP. Get one specific card you already want, and then you have access to the pack you already want. It's much cheaper than spending 10,000 gems on the chance of getting what you want. You know what I mean? You could use that 1,000 for the exact pack that you want. Let's go. Let's just open individually for a little bit. Okay. Yeah! Nothing. Keep going. We got another domain. That's awesome. Cool. That gives me access to a pack that I already have. Cool. Blue. This is probably going to give me nothing. Let's do this with emotion. Hey, we got Repose! Unexpectedly, too. That's huge. Toon Terror. That's from a different pack. See? That's giving me access to the Toon pack, probably, for Toon World cards. My spell trap card or monster effect is activated. Well, you control both Toon World and a Toon monster, negate the activation. If you do destroy it. That's kind of cool, I guess. If I ever want to go all Pegasus on my opponents. Nothing. We got nothing. There's not even a single Evil Eye card in this. There's a Dark Contract, though. Actually, there was. There was an Evil Eye Dominance. Oh! Hey! We got Serziel. Oh, and it's a maxed foiled one. Oh, that's a cool looking art, dude. And we got a Basilius, whatever you want to rename it. Here's a UR one. There should be an ultra rare in here. And you're not even from the pack I wanted. Why are you here? But this is giving us access to the zombie pack. So I guess I can't be upset with that, right? It says there's something good in here. With all that lightning, that means there's something good in here. And I got Gorgonio. That is a powerful card. I need 3 of those, so that's awesome. This is all off of 1 roll. Oh! I don't know what that means! I really don't. Okay, we're gonna open that and those. Got Evil Eye Defeat and Evil Eye Retribution, which is both really good. We both need both of those. Evil Eye of Selene. Oh man, we're finishing this deck today. We're getting it. We are 100% getting it. Kokaimeru's in this game? I did not know Kokaimeru was in this game. This guy is not in Duel Links. What do? If a face-up rock monster you control is sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned... Wait, hold on, sorry. If a face-up rock monster you control is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this from your hand. Cool. If this card is special summoned, you can add from your deck to your hand 1 Iron Core Kokaimeru, which is really good, or add 1 specifically lists Iron Core of Kokaimeru in its text, except Kokaimeru Supplier. You can only use the effect of this once per turn. That's a super rare. That just gave me access to it, I think, to Kokaimeru. I want to take a look at that. I'm not going to get it, but now that I know it's in the game, I kind of do. Look at this! Alright, well, I got all the Basiliuses that I need, and I got Kotokal... I don't even know how to pronounce you. What? Kotoblepas? I'm just going to call you Kato, alright? I got Elgato. I got a Medusa. I got Daigusto. I hate Daigusto decks. And Mass Change. Cool. So these 2 cards are not at all from this pack, but Mass Change, I would love to have a Mass Change deck. So I'm glad I got Medusa, though. And that's it. That was for my 10 packs. Now, it's important to know that now that I open all 10 of these, here on the right side, the right column, it'll show all the secret packs that I just unlocked. And some of them I already have unlocked. For example, the Transfigured Heroes and the Cost of Dark Powers. I already had those. However, and I also had Ties to Mother Nature. I don't know if I currently had it, but I had it at least yesterday. Because, important note, the secret packs, after 24 hours, they disappear. So you have to re-unlock it. Big important thing. That's why it's a good idea to save up to like 10,000 gems or 7,000 since I'm impatient to save for that much before you start opening. Toontastic is new. Iron Core Synthesis, which is the Kokaimeru, and Beloved Doll. And it tells you what came from where. So you see how this is Beloved Dolls? This Zombie Steen actually came from Beloved Dolls, which I did not know. I thought this came from something else, but I guess not. I thought this came from the zombie deck. Toontastic This is where that came from, and then Iron Core Synthetics. See, as you can see, it tells you where they come from, so that also helps. All right, so let's look at the cards we have. So we still need these two. We need one or two. We probably need two of each, and we already have two Medusas because I purchased one to open this whole entire packs. And we got one of you, one of you, one of you, one of you, two of you, one of you. That is huge. That's like massive. That's an insane victory out of those 10 packs. I don't know if I've even had that much success before, so don't count on that always. Okay, let's open another 10. Actually, I kind of want to look at the Kokaimiru real quick. Kind of do. Let me look at the Kokaimiru real quick. That's beautiful. Coming from a loser that loves Kokaimiru. Ice is here. I don't even know who Valifar is. That's cool. Supplier's new to me. Overload is new to me. Wall and Sandman are iconic. Bergzak is new to me. Doom is new to me. Drago is meh. Guardian is very meh, but a lot of people are using it in rock decks. Diamond Core is very powerful. Urn Knight is very powerful. Maximus is the boss monster, and Rook Lord is, I don't know why he's in ultra rare. He should probably be super rare, but whatever. That is awesome. I'm glad that this is in the game. That deck is overpowered in Duel Links. I highly doubt it's overpowered at all in this game. Probably actually super weak, but we don't care about that, do we? Time to open up some more packs. Ooh. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Looks like we got some nice stuff here. Nothing. Got Eye Retribution and Confrontation. But those are normal and rare cards, so that way, meaning it's really easy to really get those. See, I don't know what they... Whoa! They leveled up. It leveled up. Cool. Let's see if we grab it. Oh, no. Oh, nope. Nope. Oh, there it is. Atlantean Dragoons. I have no idea where you're from, but you're probably a Dragoon deck, maybe? Man, these pack openings are so intense. You're from the anime. Charge of the Light Brigade. You're an overpowered card in Duel Links, but probably not on here. I don't know how good Light Sworn is in this game, but so far we have not really gotten anything that we need. Hopefully here we do. Nope. We got nothing. Literally nothing, except for you, but you're normal, so. Insectors, though. We got access to the Insector deck. That's cool. Okay, so these pack opening has gone a lot less successful than the last one. We're opening a lot of access to packs that we don't care about. It's another ultra rare, but I don't know how this is going to turn out. You're the one that I didn't want, dude. Oh, well. Next. Ultra rare. At least that's what it's claiming. Okay. I'm just going to tell you this right now. This is not what I wanted. But Drytron decks. Drytron is currently the meta of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the most powerful card deck type card in the game. Like, there's a tournament going on right now for this game, and they're playing this. That is a mega OP card. I don't even know where you're from. What are you? Whatever. Okay. I don't have much faith in these other packs, if I'm to be 100% with you. Not looking so good. If I get a lot of ultra rares that I don't care about, I'll just get rid of them and make the cards that I want. So that's not too bad. If I get ultra rares that I don't care about, it's not the end of the world. It just means that I have to craft them, which kind of sucks. Oh! I got the third domain, and I got a second Cerzio. At least on the last one, I got some of what I wanted. Right? At least some. Celestial Dragon and Bear. That's what it's called. Insect Metamorphosis. The cost of Dark Powers is where Justice from Light, Forgotten City Dwellers. Piercing Winds. That's what that's from. That's this one. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Be right back. Apologies. That was an important call from family. Sorry about that. Okay. So, real quick, let's look at this. Look at these freaking crazy cards. Oh my goodness. They're all so overpowered. Okay. Alright, we're going back in. So what do we have? We got to increase this by 1 and this by 1. That's it. Not enough. Keep going. Problem is we also need to get some, what's it called? The max C, because I don't have any. Open up! Not what I wanted, but we'll take it. Guess we want to make an Archfiend deck, I guess. The third Medusa. Now that's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Now we don't need any more Medusas. If we get any more, we can dismantle it. Another confrontation, unnecessary, but we got it. This is going to be another bad one, probably. Yep. No, Junk Giant. No, that doesn't give me access to the junk deck, the scrap pack, unfortunately, but that's fine. Oh, this is a good one. Bring, 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 bring. Let's open the super rare first. Nice. Evil Eye Mesmerism. That's a good one. Who are you? Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. I mean, you seem pretty awesome. I'll probably get rid of you, but you seem awesome. Welcome back. Hey, we got another Gorgonio. That's awesome. I gotta charge my phone. Give me a second. Phone is dying. It is low on battery. Nothing. We got Acts of Despair. We're going to win now. Level up. Oh. Okay. Naturia Dex. I hate Naturia Dex. Naturia, whatever, however you pronounce it. I hate it. It's like, why would I want to play with a bunch of carrots? Okay. Last one. Fourth Medusa. Fifth Medusa. Alright, we got a lot of Medusas. I see what's going on here. So we got to uncraft 2 of them, which is fine. No worries. That just gives us some more value for things that we can get later. Okay, so now, what do we got? 5 Medusas. We increased by 3. We got another Gorgonio. We got another Mesmerism, which is nice. We don't have any of our ultra rare ones. So what we need is 2 of each of these. We need 2 more Selene. 1 more Sergio. Actually, we don't even need more Sergio. 2 is fine. Maybe 1 more for funsies. 2 more Repose. 1 more Mesmerism. 1 more Gorgonio. And we're done. We're actually doing very well. Ooh. It's here, baby. Open up. Nothing. Nice. Open up. Nothing. Nothing. I'm getting a whole lot of nothing in these packs. There we go. Ultra rare. Finally. That was a streak of nothing. There we go. Okay, here we go. Infestation Pandemic. That's for In-Swarm Dex. In-Swarm's cool. And the Ultra Rare you want. Of course! Will never give me the ones that I want. Never. Nothing. Man, this is a bad 10 roll. This 10 roll is actually really, really bad, considering all the last ones have been really good. Ugh. We're already on 7? Yikes. I gotta go get some rest now. Been coughing lately due to cold, haven't been sleeping. I feel that. Do not even worry. Of course, you can watch the YouTube, the rest of the video off of YouTube later, whatever you want to do. So just keep doing what you're doing, and I'll be on tomorrow. So thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Hey, we got another Repose. And a Crystron. Cool. We're going to skip the rest of these. Aw, too bad we did. We got 2 of you. And we got an Ultimate Ancient Golem and a Dragon Maid for those that like Miss Kobayashi. Beast Pendulum Dragon. And another Selene. Oh my goodness. We just went overpowered. Sure will. Yep, you can keep an eye out. Just watch it anytime you'd like. And I will be playing this Evil Eye deck tomorrow. So come on by. Thanks for coming by, Confused Muggle. I really appreciate your attendance. I appreciate it. We'll just skip this. Sweet. We got 1 more Zerziel. We got 1 Zerziel, 1 Gorgonio, 1 Mesmerism. I don't think we needed another Mesmerism. We got another Seziel. A hero lives. The first heroes. Oh wow, that helps with the first. That's kind of cool. Take care. Let's see. So we need 1 more Repose, which we can make. We need 1 Selene, which we can make. And we need 1 Zerxiel. Let's roll one more time. Come on. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Come on, Skip. Come on. That's not the one I wanted. Now I have 3 of you. Another mesmerism and another Koganyu. Crap. Oh well, that's fine. We're not going to waste the last roll on this. What we're going to do is we're going to just take everything apart. And we unlocked a mission because we used a pack thingy. Free 50 gems. Thank you, game. Let's see. Create new. Evo I. So we want to generate one of those. Fun. And now, for some reason, generating that has made me want to get another free pack. What? What was that? Why did... What? That was weird. That was the weirdest thing. That was probably a bug, honestly. No, that's not it. Create new. That was weird. Don't know why the heck that happened. Okay. Evil. Generate one more. Generate one more. Now, see, we have a lot of extras, so we could just dismantle one of these, for example. Why are you doing that? Dismantle all extra cards. Look at that. Boom. All extra cards are now gone. And we don't need all these. Dismantle 2 of those. Cool. Dismantle 2 of those. Nope. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Dismantle 1 of you. Oh my gosh, I got 1 of each. That's so sick. Now. Okay, so now that I have all these cards in the deck, and it's clearly way more than necessary, I need to get rid of a ton of these. We can now distinguish how we want to make this deck run. How to properly run it. Now what I'm going to do is go under UR. That's not Evil Eye, just all UR, and get rid of everything I don't need. For example, Machina decks. Don't want it. You. I have 3 of you. Don't want any of you. Dismantle. That's worth 15. Dark Requiem Exceed Dragon. Maybe. Maybe I want that. Masterpiece True Draco Slayer. No. Insector. No. Zombie. No. 1 for 1. No. Wrestlinger. No. Dual Assemburn. Charge of the Light Brigade. Probably not going to be that good, honestly. Ditron. Yes, I do want you. Crystron. Dragon Maid, I might want to hold on to you. You. Don't need any copies of you. Okay, so I have more than enough of what I need. Awesome. That's good. Now I can make 3 copies of this. Sweet. Alright, guys. I kind of have to go now. We're going to have to end the stream here. But we're going to save it right here. Evil Eye. Later tonight, I'm going to look through this and see what the most creative way I can make this. So, please stay by, close. You can join my stream tomorrow evening, and I will be here. I will be ready, and this Evil Eye deck will be ready as well. All right, take care, guys. Thanks for stopping by.